Touché Pussycat is an absolutely adorable Tom and Jerry short. I don't remember this one from my childhood. Maybe I'd seen it at some point, but there's no nostalgic connection for me for this particular episode. But we do see the return of Nibbles, who is so adorable, completely enamored of this little mouse. And Nibbles is voiced by such a sweet young French voice actor. I do not know this child's name. If you know, I'm assuming it's a child, could be a very talented adult voice actor. But if you do know the name of the individual who voiced Nibbles in this episode, please let me know. This one is one of the French episodes. There are several Tom and Jerry's where the characters, well, Nibbles speaks French. Obviously, Tom and Jerry themselves do not talk. And this was released in 1954, directed by Hanna and Barbera. And this one sees Jerry as a Musketeer. Nibbles has been sent to Jerry to learn the way of the Musketeer to try and become a Musketeer. Obviously, Nibbles being Nibbles, he tends to get things a bit wrong and is very cute and excitable. He's full of energy and enthusiasm, but he doesn't always direct that in the right way, and Jerry sometimes comes off worse for it. Alongside the training, we also have, of course, Tom, who is getting in the way of things and causing a bit of bother. And I think it's adorable. I think it is so sweet. I love the interaction between Tom and Nibbles specifically, because obviously they have a very different relationship to Tom and Jerry. Or certainly the way Nibbles perceives Tom is very different to the way Jerry perceives him. And that's something that I enjoy. It's a little bit different, and I think it works really well. The outfits, the Musketeer costumes, they're so cute. There's a moment where Nibbles is singing Frere Jacques, and it is just adorable. He uses a paintbrush at one point, and I just love the animation style of that. It's so smooth and so slick, and it does look like he's actually painting. You might have to suspend disbelief a tiny bit. I just think this one's absolutely brilliant. That doesn't mean it's my favourite Tom and Jerry cartoon, but there are quite a lot. There are a lot of really great ones, but this one's definitely a contender. Touché Pussycat is adorable. The reason I love it most is because of Nibbles and the voice acting and his dialogue. Just so heart-melting, absolutely adorable, beautiful. But of course, the animation is the usual high quality, the narrative is a lot of fun. It's always interesting when Tom and Jerry are not just in the house, but when they're in a different location or a different environment. Just mixes things up a little bit. Definitely cannot find any fault with Touché Pussycat.